Hey guys, this is a general read, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's see, universe, what messages do you have for us today? You have some guidance. Oh, and yes, she does. She's got a couple here that I feel like want to come out. So we have the third eye chakra, which can represent sort of your intuition, that inner feeling. The base chakra, which can represent the physical body or money. Patience and planning. Spiritual strength. And partnerships and alliances. I feel like we're going to be talking about planning for the future. We might be talking about a romantic relationship in here as well with that partnerships and alliances, but I feel like we're going to be talking about money. I have temptation, balance, triumph, positive movement forward, and love begins. So I feel like we're going to be talking about a couple different things in this read here. I feel like that patience and planning is definitely tying into balancing, bringing a balance back into your life in different aspects, in different areas. I feel like this is a change that you're already making. And that's why we have the positive movement forward card. It tends to be encouragement from the universe to keep going in the direction that you are going and to not give up. So I have the Ten of Swords here. I feel like the Ten of Swords is speaking to where this all started, because the Ten of Swords represents a disappointing ending, but one that was beneficial for you in the long run. Because a lot of times in life, we don't take chances or follow a different path unless we're really shoved there by something happening. Otherwise, we would just sort of keep going the way that we're going. So I feel like this is speaking to an event that shoved you in this direction that I see very positive things aspected for you here. I have the Temperance card, which represents a balance between emotion and logic. I feel like this ties into the patience and planning. I feel like it's a bit of both. Planning for this future, I think you took into account what was going to make you happy, what was going to be fulfilling for you. But on top of that, I feel like the money side is connected more to the logic. So you were able to bring that element in there to figure out how you were going to get what you wanted, sort of emotionally and happiness wise, without having to sacrifice anything financially, how to sort of make it all work. I have the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune represents your fortunes changing for the better. I believe that ties into the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about an abundant harvest. So not just the abundance of the harvest, but the work that you had to put in to achieve that abundant harvest, which I feel is tied into this patience and planning. The Temperance card as well. I have the Six of Pentacles here, and the Six of Pentacles definitely speaks of an abundance coming your way. Okay, so I feel like in this line we're talking about what triggered your change, because I have the Lovers card next to the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords tends to represent heartbreak. So a relationship that came to an end. I feel like this is your disappointing ending. This is what sent you in this new direction in life. I have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands speaks to feeling overwhelmed or overburdened, and I feel like it definitely ties into when everything came to an end. Emotionally, I feel like at least you were feeling overburdened. This might speak to finances as well. I have the Nine of Wands, which represents working towards a goal over time. I definitely feel like it's speaking to that patience and planning card, and planning and building a new future and having to overcome obstacles along the way. I have the World card, and she represents positive things manifesting for you in your life. But these are not ones that just show up out of luck. These are ones that you have to earn. And from these tarot cards, I can see that you've definitely had to earn them. There's been emotional loss and heartbreak that you've had to overcome, and taking back control and planning for your future in a financial way as well. Yeah, I have the Tower card, and the Tower card represents something ending suddenly and unexpectedly. I also feel like it's speaking to this heartbreak. I have the Hermit card here. The Hermit card to me is all about introspection and taking time to reflect. I think it ties into the Temperance card and how you chose your new path. I have the Two of Wands, which speaks to choosing a path, which is definitely what you've had to do. You've had to choose a new direction in life. I have the Knight of Pentacles, which represents what you've been working towards for a long time finally coming to fruition. So I feel like it's tying into that abundant harvest, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune card, the World card. I feel like it's speaking to good things coming your way. I have the Page of Cups, which represents good news on the way and of an emotional nature. I have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles speaks of learning. I feel like it's very much tied into that spiritual strength card as well. I feel like this has been personal growth for you, personal learning. I'm finding out what it's going to take to make you happy, but then also seeing that you have the strength to make it happen in your life, because I feel like you've gone out to get it now with this change. I have the Knight of Swords, which speaks of triumph and of personal truth to me in this read, of being true to yourself. I have the King of Wands. Some of the qualities that go with the King of Wands are ambition and passion and being driven. I feel like it speaks to this new future that you've found. This is something that you feel passionate about and that you're going to enjoy. I feel like it's going to fill your own cup up emotionally. I have the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is like the Karma card to me. She represents getting back what you put out into the world, and you've definitely been putting in a lot of work to heal and to move forward. And so when I get that Judgment card, I know that you're going to be getting a payoff from that. The universe is about to reward you. And I have the Nine of Pentacles, which represents abundance and happiness. I have the Justice card here, and she represents balance. I feel like things are coming back into balance in your life after all this heartbreak, after having to work hard to move forward. I have the Three of Wands, which represents overcoming obstacles while keeping your eye on your goal. It ties in with that positive movement forward. It's the universe's way of encouraging you through tarot to keep moving forward on this journey of yours. I have the Ace of Cups, which represents new beginnings, and Cups tends to speak to emotions. I have the King of Swords here as well. And I feel like he also speaks to you. The qualities within him tend to be truth and honesty. I feel like this is being true to yourself and in this path that you're taking, and not letting emotions control you, because the King of Swords tends to be very analytical. So I feel like it's being able to overcome those emotions in moving forward. Now I have the Devil card here. To me, the Devil card is representing negative emotions. I feel him tied into temptation. Definitely into that heartbreak, into the disappointing ending, anything that could hold you back from being successful in your life or deviate from your path. I feel like the Devil card is speaking to that. Sometimes that's insecurity, sometimes it's self-doubt. I have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like we're still talking about you and the Queen of Swords here, and those elements of truth, of honesty, of logic, overcoming emotion, and being able to find the clarity to keep moving forward on your journey. And the Star card definitely speaks to clarity. It also speaks to hope. I feel like this is a bright new future for you. I feel like that Love Begins card is talking about you learning to love life again. I have moving on, material harvest, and emotional loss. And emotional loss is definitely tied into your disappointing ending. It's tied into the heartbreak. It's tied into the event that triggered this change in your life to begin with. The moving on card is all about you growing and moving forward and growing this new life of yours. And the material harvest to me is definitely tied into that karma card, the Wheel of Fortune, the universe rewarding you for all of your hard work. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment if it resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. Take care.